stone. It would whisper promises in his ear, offer him power for blood. But this time, Reynardo was sure he could master it. And so, Reynardo went ostrich hunting.
Not long now before I actually move on beyond all those.
Sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
Spooky. I shall get thine Iblis stone. We shall be on our way. Again, this story is not going to differ that much from the previous one. The big difference is the fact of, instead of going to the Nexus to meet the scientists, you instead go to attack the outposts. That is the big differing factor. The only differing factor, I suppose.
Ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
Hey, there we go. That's what I was after. Right, so... dash through enemies. Oh, it does damage. Oh. Yep. That's what I'll go through. And then I can dash through shields. I just really want to stun them. It's cool that it actually hurts them, though. Okay. I'm just getting very lucky. Yeah, yeah.
Someone needs a bath.
Oh, I didn't realise I had insta-kills. Nice. Oh my god. Alright. Ah, ever so closer. So yeah, the way this story is going is... Oop, okay. I'm lucky that didn't hit me. It's to find the Iblis stone, find the core, attack the outpost, and I'm not sure what after that actually. It's whatever the choices are.
To be some way to use the Iblis stone. It was old, wasn't it? People were so much cleverer now, and Reynardo was pretty sure he was cleverer than
Yeah, Reynardo, you're really clever. Shit. Whatever, it's fine. We got him! Oh, I was hoping I could throw him off. What?
He was feeling a bit peckish.
Okay. Is that meant to be a pun? Like a bird-based pun?
Could not get past this point.
Probably.
Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
I think this is one of my favourite levels, though. It's just very different in terms of design. Like, you've got a random ruin, or it's just like designed like a ruin, and then in the depths of it, you've got essentially a volcano. It's just really cool, I find. Whatever.
Exactly did these things travel?
We've done it.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that?
Who said that?
It was the stone. Eager, thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon.
Well, that's a great idea. I think I'll do that.
Said the stone anxiously.
Yeah.
Even though Reynardo knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
I really want to do that, but I have a bad feeling of how the hell it'll work. Reynardo did have a tendency to backfire, so that's probably something that'll just kill you. So, okay. Stone promised great power in exchange for the blood of Zenobia, who was once close to Reynardo. Could he really kill Zenobia, even if she was the Emperor's great general? Maybe Reynardo could instead get the Skyripper's core. The Stone did not seem to like the idea at all. Was it afraid of the power of the core? Yeah.
The stone.
It didn't want to be banished from the stone.
He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy, and he had a feeling it did not have his best interests at heart. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Skyripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there.
Alright. Yeah, I do want to do that third option, but I have a feeling it's only going to kill Reynardo.
The moment he landed the Farfarer, Reynardo had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Fu school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
Sorry, I already made my choice. Can't go back on it now.
Sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Okay. That's just the usual. Oh, that's cool. Just hitting a raven and it exploding. Because of the ice. Oh man. That was awesome. Hell yeah.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. Whispered the stone. Are you afraid of it? It chuckled. Reynardo did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
He did indeed. And there we go, we got the car. Yeah! On average, it seems, you can finish each part of the story in about 4 minutes. If you just don't care about anything on the side and just basically book it towards the end.
He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying.
Also, I don't really mind about talking over these because we've heard them already.
It wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest.
It's the ones we've not seen that I don't want to talk over.
A sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out.
Oh no.
Came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. I can't hear you.
Yoo-hoo.
And yoo-hoo. It didn't answer. Ha, he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the
That's what I want to do.
On the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
Right, so, take the battle to the enemy. Reynardo was able to silence the Iblis stone using the Skyripper core, yet the power it gave him was intact. What was it about not looking a gift horse in the mouth? Maybe it was time to use this power to turn the tides. Destroying the enemy outpost on the Nexus would be a great first step.
As the Farfarer sailed towards the Nexus. Reynardo wondered if the core had been created to silence the stone, or even to feed its hunger. Well, honestly, he didn't care. He felt terrific, and he appreciated the quiet inside his head.
Yeah, I'll bet. Nothing like silence. Instead of having a voice constantly telling you, kill, feed me blood. All that crap. So what's this chapter called? Whispers Great.
Was infested with ravens.
Whispers in the shadows.
Didn't bother Reynardo. With each death, the converted Iblis stone in his gauntlets glowed brighter, and he felt stronger.
Oh, we know it's going to turn black again.
He was getting a bit bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Well, he wasn't one. He was a warrior. They're supposed to be bloodthirsty.
They're supposed to be bloodthirsty. Kill all. Okay, this. Oh no, this is gonna end badly. Kill all the ravens in the Imperial outposts. Man. Do I have to? I just can't see it ending well. Where's it I'm wanting to go? Ah, enemies. Owned. Oh, that got all of them. Nice. Woohoo! I've got 19,000 XP. Yeah, I should be able to get it.
Doing its job perfectly. Reynardo could feel a little eldritch jolt every time he downed a raven, but then it flowed into the glowing stone the way water flows down a riverbed. It all felt perfectly natural, as if all his life, this was what he had been meant to do.
Do I fight more ravens here? Can't remember. I don't know. No, that is incorrect. Either way, we're at the end of this. Fuck, I didn't pay attention. But yeah, we are at the end of this. Bit crazy, really. No. What? I used my special power, but it didn't do anything. Oh no, you don't. And we did it. What do you know? Done.
To the last remaining guards
again, about 4 minutes.
Coffee through snow. There was a far speaker toad here. He called the council speaker. He knew she would be thrilled, and she was. She wanted him to come back to base. They had plans to discuss, and a medal to give him. A large, golden medal. Great, said Reynardo. Let's talk about who else I can kill. Then the far speaker croaked.
Oh dear.
Hello, Reynardo.
Said,
if you get sick of slaughtering second-rate birds in the Nexus, I'm waiting for you in the mountains.
Zenobia. She missed him. She loved him. Once she saw how awesome he'd become, maybe she'd join him.
Doubt it.
Kiss and well, if she did refuse for some reason, he was no match for him now.
Oh no. We gotta kill Zenobia. Who cares, I can take her out anyway. Or it's obviously an ambush, let's go to the base. Oh look, I have a medal! Reynardo was becoming a powerhouse. He was ready to bring the fight to the Empire. But then Zenobia sent him an open invitation into a trap. He knew it was a trap. She knew he knew, but whatever she had in store, it would not be enough to stop him. He should go to the mountains and teach her a lesson.
Zenobia was taunting him. No doubt she hoped to lure him into a trap. But it didn't matter, did it? He could fight his way out of any trap. He was invincible.
Oh dear.
This was gonna be fun.
It was invincible. Yeah, this is gonna be incredibly fun. Although I am realizing now that we're at 44 minutes.
This ambush? Reynardo couldn't wait.
Which means it's like time's just flying.
She always studied a little harder, practiced a little longer.
Where is she?
Really a lot less. And then she'd become a sorceress. He'd always known he'd have to take her by surprise or not at all. But this would be a surprise indeed.
I mean, look at me, I'm a combat machine, essentially. Hang on. No, you don't. Kaboom. Oh dear. I mean, I'm kind of like that when I play games. So I go to edit and I'm just like, fuck me, I don't stop complaining. I'm not like that with every game, but some games I really complain about a lot. And I need to kind of, not get that under wraps, but I need to stop complaining so much. Means there are certain things you can complain about that are valid, but the more you complain, the more it just puts fault on you. As a shitty player. No. What? Oh, of course, I counted one of them. The other guy fucking managed to hit me though. Man, this sucks. I thought there was one more spawn in. I only got 890 for that? Oh, I would have got 1,100.
Paths were infested with ravens. That was swell. Every time he cut one down, the stone glowed a little brighter. In fact, everything glowed a little brighter. Look how white the snow was, and how very blue the ravens
That's weird.
Seriously, where was she? He wanted to try his new strength against hers.
Oh no. I don't want to know how this ends. It's not going to end in a good way. It's going to end with someone dying. And it'll be Zenobia because we're not on chapter 5 yet. Reynardo can only die on chapter 5. That's only when it's canon. Well, I mean, I say it's canon, but he's died like 16 times now and he still ain't dead. I am really curious about the actual...
Well, not you, just me.
No, what I was going to say was, I'm really curious as to how the true ending of the game plays out. I mostly just wonder whether or not it's going to end with Reynardo dying. Because if that's the true ending, like, if the true ending has Reynardo dying, then Jesus, any of the other endings could have been a true ending, because he died in all of those. And another thing I'm really curious about with the story is whether or not you can ever get Lapino to convert. Like, he's a traitor, but I wonder if you can actually get him to join you. Or to not be a traitorous prick, essentially. I don't know, I think the true ending, in my eyes, like what a good ending would be, is Reynardo stops the Emperor, gets Zenobia on his side, and Lapino. And all three of them take out the Emperor. I just think that'd be a really cool ending. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. And that is a pure speculation. I've not completed the game, so I don't actually know how it ends.
Reynardo felt antsy. He found a source of great power. But instead of joining with the rebels, he was on a fool's errand the Emperor's daughter had sent him on. The rebels were preparing a last-ditch attack against the Imperial fleet, counting on Reynardo to show up in time. Would he be too late?
Who knows, but I'm at the end.
At the end of the path was Zenobia. I thought you were going to ambush me, he said, a little put out. I owe you better than that. I know how you feel about me, love. You want to join up with me, don't you? You got to admit, we'd make a great team. Of all the arrogant, ham-handed, half-assed, half-witted... Oh, come on. What else you here for? That, she said, as a dropship poured a bucket of green liquid on his head. Drowsy gas. You can't stop me with drowsy gas, Zenobia. My power's too strong. Zenobia? Where was she? When he awoke, he was staring up at the sky. Zenobia looked down at him, frowning. I probably ought to kill you, but that'd be a bit tawdry, wouldn't it? She was tossing the glowing stone from paw to
Oh
paw.
no.
This is pretty. Zenobia! He shouted, and then he fell back into
dear.
sleep. On the Farfarer, Reynardo drank his favorite headache remedy. But it did no good. Zenobia
That was weird.
had eaten him again. Oh, he really should have listened to the Iblastone in the first place instead of messing around with the core. He had a bad feeling about the upcoming fight. But what kind of hero misses the final battle?
True. Ah, right. Interesting. It seems, he no longer has the stone.
Reynardo was bruised and
What
tired.
heroes do? Yeah, I don't have
He
the
wasn't looking
stone.
forward to killing
Oh no.
ravens. Didn't even seem scary. It felt like a chore, like sweeping the practice room at sword food school, which he'd done his best to leave for Zenobia whenever he could. What would she do with the glowing Iblastone? That should terrify him, shouldn't it? But he just felt dumb, stupid, as he carved his way towards the probable.
Yeah. I did not expect that to be the thing that happened. Although if Zenobia has the stone, I can't help but feel that it's going to end badly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, it's weird how the final chapter is one of the shortest levels ever. It quite literally takes a couple minutes. I mean, all of them only take about 4, but yeah, the final chapter is probably the shortest because it's a really quick route. I mean, more so, there is a really quick route. It's just a matter of doing it. We got him. I really hope this doesn't award us with a level up. I don't think it will. More fighting! Oh my. Okay, the ice is very good by comparison to the fire.
To protect himself, protect the world from the Ibblestone's hunger for blood and souls. And all he'd done is get mugged. Next time he owned a supernatural artifact that wanted tribute, he'd serve it champagne and caviar.
I'd say this is the slowest part, it's just waiting for the ship to appear. There we go. I can't remember if I fight stuff on here or not. I think I do. Pretty sure I do. Yep. Oh! Didn't want to do that. Oh my god. It dove across the entire fucking ship. That was awesome. It really was awesome. Oh god. I thought I might have been able to do it before any of those hit me, but never mind. Right, final stretch. Final combat too. Yeah. Oof. Really does make it feel epic. No dialogue. Really? Okay. I find that to be a bit weird. Oh, I love I can just throw them into ice. They just kind of explode. Oh, it's too good. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. Okay, so here's another ending. Ooh, boy. So what's happening this time?
Zenobia was cleaning blood off her sword.
Oh dear.
And weeping. It's so hungry. I can't stop killing, she said.
Yep.
I fed it the core of the Sky Ripper, and now he's hungry again. She wept. It was true. The Ibblestone was black again. A void that seemed to suck all the light out of the sky. Take it from me, Reynardo, while you still can. Okay. I'll take it, he said. Yes, he thought. This is what it means to be a hero. To save the soul of even his old enemy when it looked like all was lost. He stepped forward to accept the sword from her outstretched hand.
She killed him.
She flipped the sword.
Knew it.
The blade went into his gut. As the Ibblestone sucked his soul into its infinite darkness, he could vaguely hear a voice, something like Zenobia's chuckle. Sucker.
Knew it. That was too obvious.
He should go back to some of the choices he'd faced
Damn.
before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up. Like those doors he was opening up all over
The
the
fox
map.
who got mugged. A hero fights until the end, even when he is humiliated.
And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected
A different outcome.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning.
Right, so I'll go for story 17
And he fell.
in a sec.
The clouds parted over the Isles.
But before I do that, I want to do Reynardo's plan,
To choose.
because I'm curious.
The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the.
It says it will. Wait, it doesn't say it will backfire. It just says it. Reynardo's clever plans usually backfire.
Surfaced, or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Ibblestone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Ugh, pardon me. Right, so... find the temple.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters.
I'm actually skipping this because I think we'll be seeing it again. Very shortly.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper.
I just think that Reynardo's plan's going to kill him, and I'll have to just restart.
A stone that ate souls. A ruby that drank blood. A jewel only a righteous man could give away.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
Things, the Iblis stone, long hidden in a buried temple. Another ancient item.
How did I even get all my energy back?
Surfacing now.
Bullshit.
Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals.
I can't believe I didn't get all my energy back. It's bull. Bull honky, man. Oh, and oh. None of them want to attack? Fine by me. Yeah. Oh my god. There we go, we just need 2,500. Not too shabby.
Frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
I think next I'll just get... yeah, I have to get dash through shields, and then I can finally get stun. Stun while dash. It'll just be very nice. Yeah, it'll just be a really cool ability to have. Because it means I can dash through shields and stun the shield holders. The best part is when they're stunned I can insta-kill. They're only stunned for a second though, which is the biggest issue. It's more so the only issue, but whatever. Did I get them both? Oh my god, I might have. Ah, nice. There, all dead. Jeez, that one took quite a while to get through. Perfect. See, if I ever need it, I just open up a chest. Because it always contains health. And I like that. I like the fact it stopped giving me ore, because it's not something I need. Or essence. But essence was usually kept in the red chests. Fuck.
Trap. Who doesn't love being shot at by cannons? And who kept these things loaded anyway?
Magic is what I would guess, considering they don't stop shooting. Nothing in those. Wah! Mage kill the mages. Oh my god, there's loads of them. Oh, very nice.
In a swirl of newly remembered knowledge. He needed to focus. The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
There we go. Now I can get this, the stun. Well, I need to get 30,000 XP still, but after that, I can finally stun my enemies when I dash through them. What I should have done is gone for the... gone for that much sooner, instead of going for the attack from any distance thing. Because then that led into getting the insta-kill at a certain combo, which is honestly, it's a nice attack. Oh, it's a nice perk, but it's not that great.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid.
Is it here?
Nervous.
So either meet Zenobia, get the core, or is it change, or turn the tides on the stone? Try to.
Who said that? It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty.
Oh, it took too long. Can't skip it anymore.
That seemed tempting.
Yeah, we have 3 choices. I could Google it. I think I might.
Was the Emperor's greatest general.
While it's speaking through all this crap.
But they had been close once, and he had a sneak